And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Bioshock. As always, I am your host, PA. Last time, we defeated Big Daddies. We defeated Dr. Suchong with a door. A very heavy door, in all fairness. We got telekinesis, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was the episode before. Anyway. And this time, we move on to Neptune's bounty, where we will find many things.
This place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people.
Well, that would be unfortunate.
Good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
Alright. New objective. Get to Fontaine Fisheries. Go through here, hack this health station real quick. There it is. Real quick hack. Just toss all the pieces in there as quickly as you possibly can. Make sure that they go straight to the end, and I almost screwed that up. Increase the flow speed. Wonderful. So that's for Rose. She's going to be sticking with us through most of the episode. Fancies herself a bit of a warrior poet, really just more of a freaking annoying spider splicer. Spider splicers, of course, being the new type we will meet in this chapter. Hack this turret really quick, because there is about to be a firefight here, and any and all fire on our side will be appreciated. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that that firefight is going to be with the Big Daddy that's currently tromping around above me. Well, no, unfortunately. Or perhaps, fortunately for me. I am not going to take down any Big Daddies until later in the chapter, and I'll explain myself on that in a little bit, but trust me when I say that it would greatly benefit you to not face any of the Big Daddies until you've gotten a bit farther into Neptune's bounty. So quickly, before the fight starts, we want to go through here, grab the medical expert plasmid, or tonic, and duck back underneath here. There's another turret that we'll want to turn to our side. Things are getting a little bit loud, but I think we should be alright volume-wise. Sorry if it's too loud. I'll be looking over the videos after the recording session and making sure that everything's alright. If everything's not, I'll fix it in future videos. Hack the turret. And now we just kind of stand back while the Big Daddy and these splicers tear themselves apart. I actually think I'll just kind of sneak out in the commotion. But yeah, occasionally in Rapture you will find splicers just having fights with Big Daddies. These fights pretty much always go bad for the splicers. I've not yet seen them win. But it can work as a distraction, it can work to help wear down the Big Daddy before you fight them. Things of that sort. And if you may notice, this one does not have a drill. And she was frick. I'm gonna leave him behind. This Big Daddy, as we'll see later, does not have a drill. They have a gun. They're called Rosies, and their gun fires whole rivets. It's just as nasty as it sounds. Oh no 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 no! Okay, so this is a rocket turret, and you don't want to get hit in the face by one. Generally a bad move, but I ran out of Eve there, so that was unfortunate and dumb of me. But no matter, hacking the turret now. This is going to be a big ally in this chapter. This little turret here going to help us out quite a bit. So you want to hack it, not destroy it, even if that means kind of charging through the enemies to it first. Alright, so there's the fisheries, but we're not going to go in there until we've defeated a couple of the enemies waiting outside. Luckily, our rocket turret has already started on that for us. Wait till the lightning dies down, jump down, and whack him in the face. Boot to the head. No, wrench to the face, not boot to the head. Right. So now we've got someone up there insulting us. Very rude. I'll refill my Eve here, because I'm pretty sure we have a fight. Yep. A fight worthy of it. Alright, we'll just kind of beat up these guys. Take the spoils of battle. And I think that... sounds like there's still a fight outside between our turrets and some splicers. But not what we're worried about right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to head straight into Fontaine Fisheries, and naturally there will be nothing in our way to stop us from going straight to meet Atlas and his... I'm sorry, I can't say that with a straight face.
And one day the gentleman stopped calling.
But don't worry, it's not her. Nope. It's an even bigger dick. Meet Peach.
Atlas radioed on ahead. Says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries. Nuts, I say. But if your heads up to the Wharf Master's office and find old Peach a research camera, maybe I could manage an invite. Well, what was that? My friend, you are fucked.
So Peach is a lily-livered, untrustworthy, extorting bastard. And our primary ally for this chapter. So right now, we're facing Rose, the splicer that's been following us. I think she's even the one from the very beginning of the game. So you don't have to kill her here. After a few seconds, Peach will just send a turret your way, and Rose will run. But we're going to be seeing her again. Just not quite yet. First, we have to power up, train, Rocky montage. Going to be running all up and down the steps of Arcadia, where we haven't been yet, to the Rocky theme. Until we're tough enough to... no, not really. As always, there is a shortcut to being awesome.
It's too tough for you. Look on the left. You'll find something to keep you alive. Now, go get that camera, and then snapshots of those that crawls on the ceiling. Then I'll let you into the fisheries. Just...
Okay, so Peaches may be a prick and a traitor and everything else, but he gives us the grenade launcher. So he's okay.
Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it. In the ground for months, and half the place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan. You never mind all that. We got work to do.
Alright, so, as Atlas is saying, everyone is still really scared of a guy named Frank Fontaine. He apparently ran this part of town with a iron fist. Or some type of fist, certainly. Possibly not pure iron, maybe a bit of steel in there, but... Point is, Frank ran the place. He was the boss. He held all the cards. And this is why that rocket turret is handy. They're heat-seeking.
No doubt he'll wait until after you've done his errands to stick a shiv in your mouth.
Atlas has the right idea here. Peach knows where a research camera is, so we're going to use that information, and then we're just going to betray Peach. Here we've got a couple enemies, so I think I will use one of my grenades to take them out. Knock out the nitro splicer. Use a first aid kit, pick that up. And if you are having trouble with this, feel free, this entire section of the chapter, it is possible to beat the first Big Daddy and pick up something like Armored Shell or Evelink at the very first Gatherer's Garden up there, both of which will increase your chances of survival significantly. But if you're okay with letting them live for now, then do so, without a question. So a couple of lead heads just sitting around. Pick them up, keep moving. Health station to your left, hack it. Because, as always, it'll give you health. Once you're done, it'll give you first aid kits. Always good things to have around, health stations. Increase the flow speed. Alright. And I think I'll heal up for 10 bucks. And I'm pretty sure that there's an Eve hypo around here somewhere. So I'll have to keep my eye out for that. Might have already picked it up, who knows. So we got some proximity mines, which are useful for taking out big daddies. What you'll do is you'll load up a bunch of them onto an explosive container, huck the explosive container at the big daddy, then it'll explode, the mines will explode, and it'll deal just a massive amount of damage. Okay, so here we have a couple of lead heads and a big daddy. If you're lucky, the big daddy will take care of the lead heads for you. If you're unlucky, the big daddy will take care of you for the lead heads. So be sure to aim very carefully in this section. You don't want to hit that one. There's another rocket turret here. Hack it. You will use it later. I'm just going to buy it out because I don't want to spend time hacking it in this case. So, there may be a couple of people down there. Yeah, Big Daddy. Just chilling out, you know. Break the lock with your wrench. Stun the guy to your right. Whack him. Keep moving. Pick up all these. Not too many things useful. I'm pretty much maxed out on both machine gun and pistol rounds at the moment. Just because the wrench in this game is absolutely amazing. Like, seriously, you won't need to use anything else for a good long while. Up here we have some cameras, but counterintuitively, do not hack or destroy them. We're going to be coming back here later, so you want to leave everything intact. And again, this is something that you have to do, just like the Big Daddies, but that it will help you significantly.
According to this magazine article I scrounged up, it can also analyze genetic information, parse biological structures, lots of other $5 words.
In short, it'll allow you to deal more damage to enemies by analyzing where their squishy spots are. But, here's the thing, to get to it, you have to go past a room loaded with about 4 different types of turrets. But, if you can manage it, don't kill any turret in this room. Do exactly what I do. Break the lock, use your electrovolt, stun the turret at the end of the way here, keep running, unlock this lock by whacking it, and then just run through. Do not stop for anything. Once you're through, those turrets will stay there. And that's important for what we have to do.
This I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little.
And we now have the camera. The camera, once you snap a picture of an enemy with it, depending on whether or not you're looking at their front, whether or not they're doing something, whether or not there are multiple enemies in the frame, you'll get a higher or lower score. The higher the score, the more your research points go up. And when your research points reach certain intervals, you will get either a bonus towards the enemy itself, or a tonic, or something that will help you in some way, shape, or form. So, long story short, photograph everything. I'm not even kidding. You want to photograph just about anything you run into in this game, so long as it's an enemy. Because they just get the bonuses that you get are so good that it would be near impossible to complete the game without them.
Good. You got the camera. Now get me some snaps on those spider splicers. And don't come back down here till you've got my research.
So, Peach wants us to get to at least 3 pictures of 3 different spider splicers. What I want to do is get to at least 3 or 4 research levels of spider splicers. Now, you can take multiple pictures of enemies, but it'll give decreasing yield. However, the fact that it eventually has a low cap where it will not let you take any more pictures is a pretty good indication that you want to take these pictures regardless, so long as you have the cash for the film. The first picture will always give you the bonus, in this case the Spider Splicer research bonus. The first bonus is always increased damage and telling you what their vulnerabilities are in terms of rounds. Spider Splicers, anti-personnel. It's usually pretty obvious, but in this case you'll be able to figure it out. If we take another picture of him and he's just about to jump, the penalty is subject already photographed, but we still get some points towards the research level. If they're centered, that also helps, so that probably wasn't the best picture on my part. And there at the top right you see score too low, photo not taken. It'll tell you that for any enemy of this sort. So we've got a lead head on fire here. Take a couple of pictures of them. I don't get how you don't get an action bonus for an enemy firing a gun while on fire, but whatever. Grab a few pictures, take him down. They blew up everything, up to and including the Gatherer's Garden here.
I'm just lonely. I'm lonely.
I never actually knew that hitting those made electricity spark, but what you have is a new tonic, Security Bullseye. Once you toss it on an enemy, they will be the focus of any and all security, up to and including turrets, for the duration of the plasmid. However, I don't like this plasmid in Game 1. I think it's absolutely useless. I never use it at all. Pretty much the only situation where I used to use it is in this room here, where the guy is just staring at a security camera, swinging at it like an idiot. And even then, it was not the best thing. So, get a picture of a lead head. Get a picture of a security camera. Turns out they're vulnerable to armor-piercing rounds and electricity. Who would have known? Then we get another picture of the lead head, and rank 1, 3, and 5 are generally damage upgrades. Ranks 2 and 4 are cool stuff for you. For rank 2 against leadhead splicers, you get Scrounger. It's a pretty crappy physical tonic that allows you to research containers, which rerolls the RNG to see what items you'll get. But I generally don't keep it any longer than I have an open slot. So take another picture or two of this turret, or the camera, because it'll still get us a couple points, and taking pictures of this stuff is always pretty good. Then just hack it because it won't let you destroy this one. Alright, push that through, and good to go. Search this area. You got a couple of machine gun rounds back here if you're not full on them. You've got an audio tape over here about the discovery of Adam and how it can change the world. And you've got an E-pipe over here, which is the thing I'm most interested in at the moment. We want to go back that way eventually, but for now, it's locked, so we're forced to go take pictures of some spider splicers. There's a first aid kit back there if you need it. I'll just use it for the heck of it, because we also have a health pickup right here. Atlas apparently might want to say something, but changes his mind at the very last second and just cuts off the connection. Not sure. Probably just a bug. And we just want to find the last horizontal piece. There it is. Increase the flow speed. And hacked. In here, I have one picture left. Oh wait, it's a camera. Sorry, I thought there was a turret there. Dumb of me. Anyway, moving on. Just hack this camera because it will be helpful later if an enemy shows up, or helpful now if the enemy just chooses to bum rush me. Which, given the enemies in this game, is a distinct possibility. So we'll just turn this down, put a vertical piece, and push it through. I'll take another picture of a lead head here. That'll probably get me an A, yeah. Quarter of the bar. Not bad. Not great, but not terrible. And this guy sets off the alarm. I think you can take pictures of cameras that are bots that come to take down enemies, but seeing as I don't actually have any film at the moment, we're going to have to pass on that. Really quickly, run in here, run to the left before the enemies start firing, and hack this, because if you've been taking a lot of pictures, you will be out of film by this point. They only start you off with 12 film, not nearly enough to take a picture of just about anything you come across. Increase the flow speed. As soon as that's done, open it up, grab 60, 75 film. Less if you don't have the cache, but if you do, just go ahead and pick that up. Also grab a couple of Eve hypos, because I'm running a little low. Then start taking pictures like a madman. Or a madwoman, depending on whether you're male or female. Regardless, action shots can, even if the subject's already photographed, action shots can get you a B, or even if there are multiple subjects. I've gotten an A with a repeated subject, if I'm not mistaken, sometime in the past. There we go, action shot, multiple subjects. Apparently I got the guy in the back, so that just gave me an A. And now you get increased damage ++ for level 3 of Leadhead. There we go. Multiple subjects, action shot. Who cares about already photographed? We don't. I might have to use a first aid kit. Nope, I'm not that low on health actually. And just keep taking photos of these guys until it won't let you do any more. Act like a ridiculous photographer, and we got 2 levels off of those guys right there. There are only 5 levels of tonic, or 5 levels of, we got a new tonic, Static Discharge 2. Upgrade to Static Discharge, I still don't use it very often. But there are 5 levels of research. Once you get to the 5th level, the increased damage triple plus, that's it. You can't take pictures of them anymore. You'll know this because it'll tell you you can no longer take pictures of this enemy. So, I'll just replace Static Discharge with Discharge 2. This guy come up.
No second chance for me.
Tricked you, monster.
Alright, now Spider Splicer is going to come barreling after us, so get your camera ready.
Come back here!
Here we go, action shot. Spider Splicer research bonus number 2, one of the most helpful. Spider Splicer organs, which are basically hearts, which won't appear, I don't think, until you get this research bonus. When you defeat a Spider Splicer, more often than not, they'll drop the equivalent of a health kit now. So, research level 2, very helpful. And considering the game wants you to take 3 pictures, it would be pretty difficult to not get this bonus. So, the game recognizes that it's a good one to have. You'll get it over the course of the storyline more than likely, but multiple subjects apparently. Zapper, hit her, whack her. Yeah. Spider Splicers can climb on the walls and ceilings. You can take photos of dead enemies, but it does earn you less points, as the game is telling me now. There we go, grab a first aid kit. There's going to be film all over this place. Grab it all, you'll be using it. Look up there for a camera, that'll get you 12 film, easy to miss. Just pop in a few armor piercing pistol rounds to take out this camera, because I don't want to hack it, and I forgot to photograph it. No problem, I'll just get a photo after it's dead. Oh, pity. Guess not. Oh well, my mistake. Not terrible, but not smart either. And I'm not using Scrounger at all, because I don't really care about Scrounger. It's a terrible tonic. Pick up a proximity mine, pistol rounds if you need it, cash, and I think there was a first aid kit around here somewhere. Nope. Oh, some coffee. Allow me to cast one more plasmid before I, oh, and some pep bars too. 2 more plasmids before I have to use another Eve hypo. Grab the film back there, so we... basically talking about how Rapture's now got a death penalty on it at the time of recording this. So, things were not going well in Rapture at all. Okay, this is really... everyone's gonna miss this guy the first time. Unless you're walking with your camera out and you see this guy and you instinctively take a photo, you're gonna miss him. It doesn't matter, you're supposed to miss him. But, if you're speedrunning the game, you really want to get through quickly, you can take a picture of this guy right here, immediately satisfy the requirements, don't have to go into the hotel at all. I like to go in there because it gets you bonuses, gets you research bonuses, gets you some health, some proximity mines, some frag grenades, all sorts of fun stuff. And with that, I hit research level 3 for spider splicers. There's a lead head off here to your left when you first come in. Get a picture of him. Just doing some shopping. No worries. Not going to be very valuable pictures because these guys back turned to you. Alright. Leadhead's going to come out at the top of the stairs as well. Stun him. Take a couple pictures. Once you start to get to the higher research levels, like this is researching for level 5, it's going to go up very slowly. You're still getting the same amount of points, it requires a lot more to get through them. So, take note of that. So here we're going to get a couple of lead heads. They'll really boost up our gauge here. We might be able to hit level 5 off of these guys. As is. Maybe. Just gonna keep snapping photos until it won't let me. Damn. Close, but no cigar. Alright, there is an enemy in here. Try to lure out the enemy. There is water everywhere. But get your very first nitro splicer research bonus. Turns out they're vulnerable to anti-personnel rounds. Who would have known, considering they're, you know, people. But open this stall for $5. Get 2 proximity mines and a new hypo. Pretty good deal. Very good deal, actually. The other one has some machine gun rounds in it, I think. Nothing really valuable. Nothing you'll want to keep, certainly. I can go upstairs now, but I'm a bit low on health for that, and I know a place where I'll be able to get a little bit more. If you have telekinesis with you at the moment, switch to it. Inject yourself with nasty things. Then grab the item over there. If you grab the beer, drop it. If you grab the Eve hypo, pick it up. And then you can head through this little tunnel here. Get a few choice words from Atlas about how he misses his wife and child.
Filthy submarine makes me blood boil. Help me get them to safety and I'll be in your debt for life.
Alright, now we do have a couple enemies here, so I'm going to take some pictures of them, and there's level 5. So, no need to do anything else. Stun them, take them both out with one shot. Take a couple more pictures of cameras. Alright, sorry about that. Phone rang right in the middle of recording. Terrible. Oh well, moving on. So we just killed the leadheads. Got a bit of that. I don't drink, but I do take pistol rounds. I especially don't drink glowing pink stuff. Not very good for you. Grab some bandages, grab some more film. And in here... First glance, just a closed off room. Not able to get into it. With a bit of a tape in it, and some film. And a corpse. But if you knock these out of the way, first you'll find a first aid kit. Second, get your electrobolt ready, because there's a turret right there. Scared the crap of many a first time player. So just get a couple of photos of this turret while it's stunned. You can stay on the screen to check your score each time if you particularly feel like it, but I don't, so I'm just skipping through it. I'm assuming that I'm getting decent points at the very least, and waiting for the photo to develop takes a few months that could be better spent entertaining you guys and speaking. Not necessarily at the same time. So, hack that turret, because there will be an enemy outside. Then there's a safe here. Safes are generally fairly easy to hack, because when they start like that, immediately flip it around. If there turns out to be an alarm right there, well, you got a pretty shitty turret. Sorry about that. So, quickly see if I can't find another piece here. Yep, perfect. Increase the flow speed, and I'm through. Search it, automatic hack tool, proximity mines, good times, frag grenade. Search the corpse, and there's a guy there. There is a dude. Inject ourselves with more Eve. Stun him first. Oh wait, Subject research complete. That's right. Lead heads are now off the market. Yeah, I'll zap that for a 6th time. It just leads us right back to where we were earlier. Probably should have just flipped that switch while I was down there before. Oh, dumb. Anyway. Okay, so Spider's place is there. He does not count as the same spider splicer you'll see in a moment. So snap a photo of him if you can manage it. Nitro splicers are wusses and will run like hell at the first sign of trouble. So get pictures of them while they're running for a couple of easy research points. Then stun him, whack him, done. Hack the health station here, because you always want to hack health stations. There's never really a downside to it, unless you know that you'll never be visiting that area again ever. In which case, just break the damn thing. Oh, turn, and we have to have an arm. There's the last horizontal pipe. And we're through. So, yeah, I'll use the health station. And more Eve. One of the tape known as Come Home Marsha that you found near the Big Daddy and the rocket turret on the 2nd floor earlier will have the code to unlock this door if you want to use that. Past that, if you just want to hack it, it's not particularly difficult. That's true for virtually any code in this game. Except for one, which actually requires you to backtrack a fair bit just to find it. If you pick that up, it'll automatically play. It's just about how the... screw it, I'll play it. Poor people.
We saw our Masha today. We barely recognize her. That's her, Sam said. You're crazy, I told him. That thing? That is our Masha? But he was right. She was drawing blood out of a corpse by Fontaine Fisheries. And then when she was done, she walked off hand in hand with one of those awful golems. Masha!
Her daughter was turned into a little sister. Little sisters are, not the best of company. I don't actually know that I remember this one, so I think I'm gonna play this one as well. While I, search around and get stuff.
Mr. Ryan, I believe in Rapture, but that doesn't mean we always win. Fontaine Futuristics is the biggest thing going in Rapture. So let me be plain. When we arrest that Torag Fontaine for his thieving and smuggling, we must make it clear that we won't touch his business interests. We sit on the council because these poor sods trust us, not because God gave us a check.
Alright, so making fair points. When he arrests Fontaine, make sure that Fontaine's business stays intact. They just want the guy out because the guy is apparently an absolutely massive dick. Just to everyone. And has been ruining things everywhere for pretty much since the inception of... Oh! And here's our last spider splicer. And... jukebox. Oh, shoot, that's right. We get a bot here. You can photo if you'd like to. I'll just buy it. Don't wanna spend time with this in the middle of combat. Back the spider splicer. Use the first aid kit and grab his heart.
Remember me, if you're gonna run, you're a nothing little punk.
Alright. Research level 2 for nitro splicers. Permanent 15% chance that their grenades are duds. That one that is exploding above my head was not. A dog, that is. Get another photo or two of him. Then just grab his stuff. Grenade boxes will occasionally have some stuff in them, but it's not very common. Don't rely on it, is what I'm trying to say. How much film do you have? I'll buy another thing of film. No need to hack it, just waste time. It's $3 extra. Okay, here, get a picture or two of that turret, because turret research bonuses are amazing. The level 2 one, not as much. Level 2, twice the ammunition on destroyed turrets. Not the greatest thing of all time. Stun him, hit him with the wrench, knock him the hell out. Then stun the turret, and I'll buy it. Been buying a lot of them recently though. Should probably stop doing that. Don't want to waste too much cash.
My wife Moira, she's a right pain in the neck. But she's a beauty. She means the world to me. I can't help feel God punishing me for bringing her and Patrick to this place. I thought this would be a better life for us. Can you imagine a bigger fool than that?
Alright. So, lead heads everywhere in this level. If you're photographing all of them, you should hit level 5 lead head research easily. And this is the reason I did not want to take photos earlier. Long story short, photographing Big Daddies is amazing. But...
My belly's full of angel's blood.
oh shoot, no, she's about to go back in her hidey hole. We've got to stop her. No. And we've got a rocket turret doing work as well. Is it still alive? Yes, good. Okay, so the Big Daddy is going to try to destroy our turret post-haste, because it is just wrecking his shit. Oh, I gotta take the pictures though. Dumb of me. Now, one of the weird things that you may have noticed is the multiple subjects bonus. Because you're thinking, well, who's in the shot with the Big Daddy? Well, we'll get to that in a second here. Oh, shoot. Our turret is officially down. So I'm just going to keep running around with this electric butt. Rosies are massive dicks when it comes to being taken down. They will run after you and do exactly what you do to them, which is shoot mercilessly. And... oh no. No. Did she already put the little sister back? Son of a gun. Okay, so that was a huge mistake. I wasted a bunch of health on a Rosie that did not have a little sister with her. Now, I know the arrow tells us to go that way, but first... do you remember all those turrets that we left alive? We're gonna want to go pay them a visit. Them and the cameras. And now that we have the research camera, free research points for us. All over this turret research. But after that, shoot him down. We don't need him after that. Because there will be no enemies here ever again. You're not going to need to worry about it. Just take the photos of them and go. Research level off the camera. Increase damage double plus. I won't generally be dealing damage to the turrets, but it allows for 2 shots with the armor piercing rounds, so pretty good. Now here's where it gets a bit harder. You're going to need to use a lot of electrobolts to get through here without taking damage. So, run through here, take a picture, and continue taking pictures like your life depends on it. Because it pretty much does. But it'll be worth it. Trust me on this. Alright, hack it. As soon as you're done here, I will not buy this out. undo a ton of the random tiles here. These random tiles are crap and we don't want them. I mean, that's one of the most irritating things. At the beginning of every single hack, you have to click around and try to find what you can use. But once you've clicked everything, it's just a matter of organizing it, finding the pieces you need. Okay, so we want to hack this turret as well after we get the pictures on it. Okay, come on.
Are you afraid of...
Apparently there are enemies here. It's not what I wanted to hear. But, considering we're about to hack all these turrets anyway, we'll be able to mount a pretty solid defense while they're bum rushing us. Increase the flow speed there. Switch back to Electrobolt. Switch back to our camera. There's a rocket turret behind me right now, so I have to be very careful, because in about 3 or 4 seconds it's going to start firing. Okay, so apparently the enemies are over there. I don't need to be quite as worried. And with this, we reach level 4 of turret hacks, which is exactly what I wanted. Hacking turrets automatically succeeds is one of the best bonuses you can get in this game. No more time spent hacking turrets when you want to get them done. Just stun them, press V, they're yours. That's it. How easy is that? Looks like the camera's already dead, but our army of turrets is just going to annihilate these enemy forces. Go through the Big Daddy corpse. I still have Scrounger equipped, which I'm not sure I like. There's a Eve Hypo in here. Some bandages. Starting to run low on first aid kits, which is not good, but kind of to be expected. So, head on back down. I'll hack this and purchase some first aid kits. Just because I don't want to die here, because I just realized I haven't saved in a while. Oh dear god, that would be terrible. You're not seeing it, but this is actually my 3rd or 4th time through the wharfs, simply because me failing over and over and forgetting to save each time, and at one point even forgetting to record it, is not particularly entertaining.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Buy some film as well. Alright, then quick save. Alright, and with that, I think I'm going to end this episode here. It's a bit of a weird spot, but we just got Turret Research 4, which is incredibly helpful. Next time, we'll be hunting Big Daddies and seeing what we can do to try to get through all of that. So, thanks for watching. This has been PA, and I'll see you guys next time.